There's no reload. That should be it.
I'm booping you. I'm booping you in the butthole. Boop, boop, boop.
What? Weird?
Being booped.
Oh,
I'll
cool.
try.
When I'm in streamer mode, it doesn't ping me when people join. That's nice.
What are you streaming?
I'm gonna stream Final Fantasy for Nova.
Wow, what a faggot.
You're a what?
I mean, it's not like Nova can play with you guys.
What do you mean?
Oh my
Gilgamesh is
god.
closed.
Shush. But still.
I know, I'm just saying. Nova would have to join mine or Zerno's server, more than likely, if he's gonna play.
Oh my god, Snowy, your pet.
Oh, my Unicult? It's great.
Unicult.
It's great, isn't it?
That is amazing.
Unicolts are great. Hey, Nova. Do you hear what I said? If you started playing, you'd be playing with me.
Yeah. The Gilgamesh
Yeah,
is closed right now.
Yeah, they won't let anybody play on Gilgamesh because it's too full. And if you wanted to play on Gilgamesh, like if you had a striking need to just play with no Snowy and Bass, you would have to sit there and wait for like an entire day just refreshing the
You just have to wait
page.
until the next patch. They normally open it up again when there's a patch.
Yeah, it's really shitty, but whatever.
Well, I mean, there's a fucking
Yeah.
shit ton of people playing.
So Nova, do you know what you could do though?
Pray and
No.
give up.
No, man. When you join my server, that'll make Snowy want to move over to my server even more.
Why?
Right, Snowy?
Why?
Because you'll have Nova and me
And?
begging you to come over and play
But
with
I
us.
still have Shizu.
Okay, whatever. Fuck. Yeah, it's not like you talk to us every day on voice or something. Nah.
Just gonna kill Nova with cuteness real quick and summon the Lesser Panda.
Lesser Panda is adorable.
There it is, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm doing dungeons with Mary Popo. She'd never done Hullbreaker. I was actually really pissed off at her yesterday.
Why?
Because I get online, right? So I was talking to her the night before and I told him, hey, I want to play fucking the new raid with you, right?
Mhm.
I want to unlock the raid with you and I want to play the raid with you for your first time ever, right?
Mhm.
And I get online and he's doing the raid with his friend Kirito, who's excessively rude to me for no reason, like no good reason, you know? And it was just kind of like, I was like, you know, it meant a lot to me that I was going to get to play that raid with you for the first time. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. After I'm done with this run, we can do another run. And I'm like,
Not the point.
it's really, you don't get the point if you're thinking that's going to fix the problem. And then today he's like, I was like, so did you guys finish the raid? If not, maybe we can go do the run now. And he's like, well, yeah, I did it, but I'm really gearing to go again. And I'm like, no. It's kind of killed my drive to want to do that with you. You know? Yeah. It's just like,
Make myself leave.
yeah. And then I explained, or then we decided to do Hullbreaker, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do Hullbreaker. And this morning I get on, and Mary bought a house for us, a little house.
Yeah.
But it's still
That
like,
must be
and
nice.
not even that, like,
It's like, that must be nice, having free house spaces.
This looks like World of Warcraft, but with ridiculously more obnoxious particle effects.
if by ridiculously obnoxious you mean actually looking good, then yes.
Oh, blame that we
Warcraft
have.
particle effects look fine.
Blame us having a
sorry.
black mage. Blame the
I'm
black
sorry,
mage.
World of Warcraft looks like shit.
Blame the black mage. That's what you gotta do. You blame the black mage.
I've
I got 12,000 experience for killing that thing. I'm okay with this.
and I've played enough of it. I played enough of WoW to where I know that Final Fantasy 14 is nice. Hey, base.
Hello, baby.
OMG, why isn't my healer healing now?
Probably because you're bad at the game.
Totally. And before my blood price ran out, and I don't have mana.
Oh, I'm being a dick.
What?
Huh?
One of my random friends that like talks to me every once in a while just said I just had to throw away so much freezer burnt shit. And I was like, why were you freezing feces?
Yep.
End your life, Nova.
Oh, you should have heard the pun I told earlier. It was so bad in so many levels.
Fucking god damn it! The one time Bard shit drops, I have another Bard in my group and they have better luck. Fuck you! God damn! It's like the most unplayed class, and this fucking dick has to play as one.
Don't die.
Why, like, why do MMOs have to like make themselves look so ridiculously complicated?
They're complicated.
20 abilities.
I mean-
I'm using. Excuse me, sir.
Hun, okay,
Sir, I'm
Nova,
using abilities.
you
I said
have to
look
remember.
So complicated.
I know, but you have to remember, man. You're also looking at what an end game customized. Like this is not like you can customize it to where it doesn't look complicated at all.
This is end
But
game.
it's-
This is end game expansion even. So.
Yeah, so it's like after like 300 hours of learning how to play your character, that's what your game looks like. But you've gotten used to it. As a new player, you look at it and you're like, man, this fucking looks so confusing. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's why I don't like MMOs, because everything looks confusing until they get a land.
Exactly.
Accurate as fuck. Yeah, no, that's the problem with
Then
them.
there's RuneScape, where
Confusing.
like
And
the
then there's
hardest,
RuneScape.
intrusive thing ever, and it's just like, hey, go do things. It's like, okay. You ever really notice that about RuneScape? It like doesn't have like a main storyline. It kind of just throws you in Lumbridge and just doesn't do anything.
Yep.
It says there's quests and there's skills. Good luck.
There's quest
That's-
chains, but that's about it.
Yeah, no, it's game's good, Nova. Rest assured. It's just a matter of like, yes, the game looks oh my god, I'm pulling aggro. Bard buff, 2 OP.
Bard buff too.
Bard got buffed.
Yeah, no, not that. Fucking Nova.
So Nova, before, Bards had the ability to like give buffs and provide support. So they were like, well, they've already got all that going for them. They don't need to be doing the same DPS as everyone else. But raid teams and people will like, and people look at that and say, well, they're doing less damage. I don't care.
So they just increased the potency of pretty much every damage skill, I think, and lessened all their cooldowns for buffs, which is cool, and lessened the amount of time it takes to cast their buffs, which was really nice. I love Square Enix in terms of this game. They've done a really good job of just listening to what fans say and changing the content dependent on what fans want, you know? Like, people were like, hey, the gold saucer's kind of empty. Can you add more gold saucer stuff? So they added, you know, like the flight trials and, you know, chocobo racing and all that shit. The minion game. And then now they did, you know, like the big event, and they're apparently going to do more events like that. So it's like, it's nice, you know? Like, people complained, oh, gold saucer doesn't have enough, so they added more. It was nice. You know, and then they bring in bosses from other Final Fantasy games, like Ozma, of course, is the most obvious one. And, you know, like the Cloud of Darkness and stuff like that. And just all around, they do a really good job of adding content that people want to be added, which is cool.
Witness me! He yelled, "Witness me!"
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping that the next like expansion adds samurais and red mages. But that's gonna bring a whole host of like things to the game it's gonna be interesting. Samurais I don't think are gonna be a big deal. They'll just be like a more DPS-y melee class like Marauder. Whereas with Red Mages, I believe Red Mage is a healing damage mage, right?
I don't know.
Has high
I know
DPS,
nothing about
low
Final
heals.
Fantasy outside of this game, so.
Hello? Oh.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Oh, and Nova, the best part about Final Fantasy XIV,
Don't play
if
the
you make a
games.
class,
No,
you can...
You don't play the other games? Know what the fuck's going on?
Yep, and you don't have to make multiple characters. Best part of the whole fucking game is not having to make an alt to play as a bard and then make an alt to play as a gladiator. You can just play all the classes on one character. It's very nice.
Hey, level 58. Or
Cool.
48, whatever. Whatever that fucking max is. Yeah,
That
58.
knight looked like he was 12 years old.
I know, right? Anime.
Which knight is it?
The first boss in the vault.
He looks 12?
I zoomed in really close on his face. He looked
Oh,
like he had
okay.
black eyeliner like some edgy kid.
I mean, the fucking enemies in the vault are pretty edgy, actually.
They're warriors of religion. Oh.
So cool.
It must be a funny feeling if you're playing as a tank and like someone like the boss decides to use an attack on someone else and then they all start freaking out and you're like, "What? You're not attacking me. I'm fine."
You think about it. You don't have to heal me for a minute, and that's the greatest gift of all. Yeah.
Yeah, no. It...
Yeah, the particle effects are a little annoying sometimes. Especially the problem is
Little
that
annoying.
the problem
I
is
hate
that
how
we
it's
have
like literally enveloping the screen
yeah.
over and over.
The problem is that we have a black mage, and all of the black mage attacks are massive and giant and in the way. I would know because I'm in a black mage. Like if on single targets it's easy, but on multiple targets it's like the biggest, most obnoxious thing on the planet. No, bad touch. Get back here.
You have to get level 35.
And what?
Dragoon.
Oh really?
I thought Dragoon was like
Isn't it? Wait, Snowy.
hated.
Can't you lessen the amount of particle effects on PC?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And no, Dragoons aren't hated. They're just a very...
Complex class to play.
Yeah.
They kill themselves.
So
They tank
kill
the floor.
themselves.
Yes, if they don't play right, they get themselves killed because they have to balance offense and having no defense at all.
Well, I also think it's that some of their abilities draw from their health, if I remember correctly.
No, it's just that they literally have like 11 items in a combo, and so they have to keep making sure they're hitting them perfectly. And so
And that
people will walk into AoEs because of that.
Yeah. We also have things like Blood for Blood, which is 10% increased damage dealt for 25% increased damage taken.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Yeah, I'm much more of a ranged DPS guy, so mostly because when you use the Bard combo of Ephemeral Arrow and Bloodletter, fucking if you
What?
use Bloodletter as you
Hey,
jump
Black Mage.
with Ephemeral
Hey, Black
Arrow,
Mage. Hey, Black
your
Mage,
character
stop
looks like he's
attacking
blacking
what
his
I'm not
spine.
attacking. God damn it, fucking stupid people. Ugh. Ugh. He pulled one of the face of the heroes like 3 times just because he wouldn't fucking attack what I was attacking.
Wow, GG. Fucking dumbass.
So you some cooldowns? What are you talking about?
Don't you know? You're not supposed to use so many cooldowns, Snowy.
No, he said he wants me to use them. I'm confused.
What the fuck? Normally you're
No.
supposed to balance them.
That's what I'm doing.
You're not carrying hard enough.
I'm not carrying hard enough, that's what it is.
With enough time with a class, Nova, once you know your fucking hotbar, you pretty much just sit there and click buttons.
That's what I've been doing. And
Like,
it's pretty much what Nova's been listening to me do. Spam 1 and 2 most of the time.
Yeah, for me it's like, you know, I have to click the right trigger, then I click circle, square, X, or I do X triangle, circle, square, circle, square, circle, square, blood letter, ephemeral arrow, which is left and right on the D-pad. I just do that verbatim the entire dungeon, and I have perfectly good DPS.
A woman enrolled in nursing school is attending an anatomy class. The subject of the day is involuntary muscles. The instructor, hoping to perk up the students a bit, asks the woman if she knows what her asshole does during an orgasm. Sure, she says. He's at home taking care of the kids.
Love this one. I love the Admiral, but I...
I did, sorry.
Huh?
I did the new dungeon again
Yeah.
earlier. We had 2 bards. Me, as an aura, as the tallest race in the game. The other bard, the Lullaby.
Of course.
That life when that'd be you and me best. If I moved over to that, to that server, that's all we would be doing is Bard, Aru, fucking double pairing. Bard life.
Bardaroo.
Yeah, man, it's Bard life, dude. You gotta be a Bard. Yeah, I'm trying to work on my Black Mage so I don't have to play Bard every single time I want to do anything in endgame. Like, I want to have a second class at level 60 so I can at least do something a little different every once in a while. It's not like I mind playing Bard. Bard's really fun, but it's like...
I'll cut you to pieces!
Reddit, what was your favorite school subject? Math. Oh, top comment, lunch.
I will not
Accurate.
yield
I mean, he's not wrong. Straight up, that's... Okay, let's do... Okay. Shit, now the question is, do I play my Mechanist, or do I play my Bard? Or my fucking Black Mage? I'm gonna do some Black Mage. I think I might Black Mage for a little bit. And do a few quests as the Black Mage. Level up my Black Mage. Yeah, no, it Final Fantasy XIV is a confusing game when you're starting, but you spend like probably the first 10 hours learning everything, and then after you get done with that, you're perfectly fine.
I don't know.
See, I think our Dragoon just died. No, now he's good. Because he was doing a combo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Dragoon life. It's a living hell of almost deaths.
Then you have the spell that I'm about to unlock, Elusive Jump.
That's
You
the
jump
entire
backwards.
That's the entire point of playing Dragoon. So, I mean, because
Yeah.
you look fucking fancy.
Yes,
Okay.
but I was trying to say, it lowers your anonymity, so you're not being attacked, but you also jump 25 yards back, which means you might jump off the cliff or into an AoE.
Mm-hmm. So, EverQuest, the creators of EverQuest, what are they called? Daybreak Game or whatever. The new version of EverQuest that got canceled. Released Landmark, which was the prequel to their new EverQuest, EverQuest Next, on Steam for $10.
Yeah.
So they released the game that won't ever be completed all the way, pretty much.
What?
And-
that sounds like your normal thing to have on Steam.
Right?
I don't know what your
I mean,
problem
at this
is with
point,
it.
yeah.
God.
I love the fucking reviews. Pretty much all negative. Bought this game on the premise that it was a kind of prequel to EverQuest Next. Having canceled EverQuest Next, these companies need to be held accountable for sheer robbery and theft. Now they release this game as some cut price full release. Another disgrace and another disgrace and another con. Bought this game a while back, played it for a bit, left it go into development for a while since it was a work in project. Wow, man, you just Englished all over my face. Kept doing that for quite a bit to not burn out of the content until it came out. Came back and tried to play it, and now I have it on Steam, but it tells me I don't own the game. I can put a review. It says I played it, and I can press the play button, but can't play it. Man, that hurt. I'm gonna mark that as funny. So, don't buy. Shitty. Yep, okay.
How long has my weapon been invisible on my back? That feels like a really weird thing to ask.
From doing that one dungeon, I went from having like 2,000 gil to having 19,000.
Yep.
That's what endgame content gets you, is money. Fucking A. Okay. What do I need to do here? Oh yeah, right. Housing items. Aetherite. Outdoor furnishings, I think it is. We need an aetherite so we can teleport to and from the house. We don't have one currently. We got a small house. But it's nice. It has a basement for her and me to have our, like, the bedroom in, and then the upstairs is gonna be like...
I'm gonna close the stream, Snowy. I
Okay.
kind of stopped watching a little bit ago. It just kind of lost my interest.
Okay.